Hari Om Shubhaji.
Hari Om, sir.
Today let us learn how to chant and contemplate sarvayonisu, shloka 14.4. Please help us with the chanting and the meaning.
Sarvayonishu kaunteya murtayah sambhavanti tasam brahma mahad yonir aham bijapradah pita.
Can we chant it again?
Yes,
and that one is sambhavanti.
Okay. Sarvayonishu kaunteya murtayah sambhavanti tasam brahma mahad yonir aham bijapradah pita. It should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by God in this material nature, and that I am the seed-giving father.
Very nice. Thank you, Shubhaji. So when you read this statement, what is that you understand? And how is this relevant to your day-to-day life? Is a common question anyway. We always begin with that. And then as the discussion evolves, we can ask further deeper questions. But at the first level, how do you relate to this shloka? What is that Sri Krishna is saying? What is the truth he is showing?
Then I'll come back last. I'm like getting this coffee.
Sure, Shubhaji, sure. Who wants to begin? Sri Krishna is talking about all species of life. Material nature, Prakriti. And he's saying, I am the seed-giving father. And so far we thought our father and mother were the ones who gave birth to us. Here he's saying something else. How is this true? Then we have to go and give our birth certificate for a change. Rupaji is very happy.
I think one goes to the single source concept. Right? So all the creation or what we can see has come from one. And I am that one. And all the problems come because of our short-sightedness, where we see that we create our own boundaries. My father, mother, my circle, my class, right? That's the short-sightedness. But if you go, if you go by the truth, then it is at the end like all from the same source. So that way your Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam comes, that you are not this small circle. Rather, there is only one circle, and like you are all part of the same circle.
So how do you recognize this in your day-to-day experience, Saravananji? Because in the day-to-day experience, when you see through the eyes, you still see, that thing and this thing. So there is still apparent division. And how, what is the pointer Krishna is giving here by saying, I am the seed-giving father?
Meaning, I think that this line, I feel anything that I see is a creation of myself. Out of a desire, it is coming. So basically, without that desire, like it doesn't come out in the sense like, but it is coming from me. Here I'm saying, when I say me, this from the jiva point of view. Okay, so this is how these days I'm taking it. In the sense, whatever I see, there is a reason for why it appeared in front of me, and if I go back, then like I may be able to connect to a desire.
Wonderful. So what you are saying is everything is because of my desire. Okay, fair enough. But it is a distinct object. It appears distinct from you. Then, is it you who went into that object and, give the birth to it? What is that Sri Krishna is essentially here talking about then?
Yeah, I give life to what I see. In the sense, the way we say, right, like there is only one thing outside, but if you ask like 3 different people, they will tell the same thing in different ways, which basically means each one gives life to the same object in a different way. So the object outside is not actually having that value, but it is the seer who gives the value, who gives life to that scene. And which is where the source of all the conflicts is, right? So everyone sees the same thing in different ways, and then interprets it, and then tries to defend, and yeah.
So the seed for the object is within you.
Correct, right.
As your own thought and feelings and desires.
Yes.
Is how you are relating to this. Excellent. Very nice.
So that basically leads me to this, that sometimes when I'm very conscious, even if something is not going as per me, like as per like how I want to see, but then like I just feel that look, it showed up because of for a reason, and yeah, so that kind of helps, this thought kind of helps me stabilize, or not get angry in the situation, because yeah, it is, even the way I read that situation is because of it's because of me. The situation is the same thing. It is like how I read it, or how I give life to that situation. So that allows me to think differently. Then why do I have to read it like this? Why do I have to give life in this way to that situation?
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would like to go next? Padmaji, Rupaji.
Yeah, so in this shloka, I think that when it by material nature, it is referred to all the elements that our body is made up of, or any form is made up of, any body, whether it is humans or animals or any creature living in water. The material nature is the same. I mean, the Panchabhutas are only making the external form. but the essence of all that is the Lord himself, is what he is saying. Because although the elements are same, the forms are different, the capabilities are different. And I think before, when we were exploring the other chapters, where he says that you get the body depending upon your karmas. So even in humans, if we see, everybody doesn't have, although the external feature is same, like everybody has a head, the face, hands, legs, and all that, still you are not the same. Even though we are millions and millions in number, it is very difficult to even find somebody very similar to you. Even in your own body, like the 5 fingers are not, 10 fingers are not similar. Like you cannot say that they are same. So that difference, I think, is coming from what you do, what your karmas are, what you have gone through in the previous lifetimes. But the essence is that he is the essence of all this. Whatever you see as a physical manifestation is all, the essence is him. So it all goes back to the root only, that which is him. The root is him. And
by essence, what exactly you mean?
Essence means without him there won't be any physical manifestation. So you can say he's the unmanifest. He's the unmanifest is something which a better word would be the unmanifested. The unmanifested and the supreme. So from the unmanifest only all the manifested. The other things are all manifest, which we are seeing and experiencing. If I put that as manifest, then the unmanifest is the core of all this. It is where it arises, and it goes back to that as well, is what my understanding is.
Okay. Very nice, Padmaji. Rupaji?
Yeah, Vijayji. Here Krishna is saying that he is the source of all living and non-living things in this universe, and nature is the mother. And since he is the source of everything, he is the father there. I'm not sure. I think the seed is the... No, sorry. Yeah, this is all what I could comprehend.
Okay. All right. So you are essentially saying nature is the mother and Sri Krishna is the father.
Prakriti, Purusha.
So one way of seeing is there is the Prakriti and Purusha.
Yeah.
Prakriti is the mother and Purusha is the father. But what is your relationship to either Prakriti or Purusha? Who are you in this mix?
As per this shloka, I am the seed.
You are
I am this.
You are the seed.
Yeah.
That's what you think at this point of time. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful. Very nice. Anything more you would like to say?
No, I could not understand much in this, Vijayji.
Okay, all right. How about Shilpa Kalaji? Would you like to share what you are understanding from this shloka so far?
Yes, sir. So what I've understood is Lord Krishna is the creator. He has created the universe and all the living objects. So it is what I understand, like he has created everything for us, and he has given it to us, and this is what results into creation of temptation and desires, because he has created the universe in such a way that it how should I put it, when he says I'm the seed giving father, that like he has created the temptations for us, and which in turn creates desires. So it is up to us to realize our true nature. So he has given everything to us, but it is in our hands to realize the true nature, our true nature, and not given to temptations or desire.
So how are you bringing temptations and desires into this shloka? How are you connecting the idea of the temptations and the desires in this shloka?
So with this line, O son of Kunti, like it should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by the birth in the material nature, and that I am the seed-giving father. So I understand that whatever is required is already been created. I mean, and the desire and the temptations are created, so now I'm not getting it.
No, correct. You're in the right direction. So, for example, right now, you're wearing some cloth, and that cloth you bought sometime, and that buying was because, you had a desire, I want to buy this cloth.
Yes, sir.
So that cloth has manifested in your life because of the desire. So you are saying the right things. Continue, please.
So what I'm saying is that that everything is created by Lord Krishna for us, but it is up to us to realize our true nature, to not give in to our temptations, to live in the present moment, to be aware.
Okay, so you're taking
he has
it simply
created
as
all the temptations and everything around us.
okay, all right. You're taking it simply as okay. Krishna is saying he is a seed-giving father. So
Yes,
that
sir.
is it. So let me now let go of the temptations, and thereby I can realize the true nature. Is how you are stating this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Wonderful. And Shubhaji?
I would like to listen to your interpretations. I have no clue.
Okay. All right. We'll go into that also. Sarvayonisu, you wanted to say something or ask something?
Yeah, I want to add. I think I brought this point sometime back also, that I feel even all that one goes through in life, in some way it's like it's coming, is created by the self. Um, like um, when I want to enjoy a family, like I'm not this body, but then like I create this body of a male, and then like a female, and then like a child, and then like desiring for a house, and then like that house manifests, and desiring for something very superior, and which requires a lot of wealth. So then like go for that desire, like get that wealth, and then like, so everything finally, like it has started from that I which wants to see self in all these ways. So that way, like someone wants to work hard and then like achieve something, that person goes through that hard things and then goes to achieve. Okay, while yes, realized saint, like knowing that like I am the everyone, then I don't have to create so many desires that like I only have to walk through them as all these things, right? So then what happens is like, you know what, then stay calm. That Summa comes into picture. They is saying that when you when you are the one who is going to be playing all the roles, then why do you have to desire for that and then like go through all the roles and then realize that, oh, did I only create all these things? So I wrote the script and I went and played in each role, and then like I played the movie also, and I am only watching the movie.
Nice.
Right. So
Yeah.
that is how. So that leads me to thinking that, you know what, like even if a desire comes, like if I'm conscious and I tell myself, okay, that's okay. I hope it will not, this desire will not manifest, because I will have to do a lot of other things if it manifests.
Nice. See, when we look at this from there is Sri Krishna, there is Prakriti, and there is me. There is still a I who is looking at this whole mechanism and trying to interpret. So there is still a I who is separate from this whole thing, who is trying to interpret. Now that is where it can be, oh, Sri Krishna is the source of everything, and this entire thing is taking birth in because of the Sri Krishna. But the central character who is making this interpretation is seen as a mute spectator. It's like many stories. So for example, Mahabharata. When you keep reading Mahabharata, Sri Krishna has come and Sri Krishna is speaking to Gandhari. Gandhari says. So we read all that. And our attention is where? On what Sri Krishna is saying, and what Gandhari is saying, and what reaction, response Sri Krishna gives. So we are so caught up in the story and the characters. But for a moment, just ask the question, who is the one who is writing this story? Who is the one who scripted this whole character and the interaction between them? That sage Vyasa is the unseen spectator when you are reading Mahabharata. He is the actual narrator. He is narrating through Sri Krishna's character, he is narrating through Draupadi's character, he is narrating through Gandhari's character. He is creating all the emotions through various interactions among them. But ultimately, who is that unseen hand? Veda Vyasa. But our attention is where? On Gandhari and Dhritarashtra and Bhima and Kauravas and Pandavas and the Yuddha. So therefore, Veda Vyasa, oh, he wrote, we simply just say and move on. But we spend lots and lots of effort on Mahabharata. Yes, Padmaji, you have something to say?
Yeah, so sorry to cut in, but I'm saying, like, are you implying like he can stop whenever he wants to, right? Because he's the writer, he can just stop it now, right now, or he can continue.
Yeah, we'll come to that. Okay, good question. So therefore, the central question, the key question, who is asking all these questions? who is seeing this entire creation? Let's just look at this nice little video, and then we'll continue. So this is just one example of the sheer variety of life on earth. So now, if you look at it, go deeper at the molecular level, at the atomic level. Even a tiny cell has so much of creation in it. And go to the largest beyond the earth. If you go beyond the earth and observe the universe, there is such big objects. But the key question is, the central question is, where is all this creation appearing for you? Where is it all appearing? In you. Where have you ever seen a star? In you. Where have you ever seen a plant? In you. Where have you ever seen another person? In you. It is in you that everything that you've seen is appearing and disappearing. So, without you, the light of the awareness, who can ever have recognized any of these things? Without you, who is there to recognize whatever this fantastic creation? When you go to deep sleep, there is no creation, there is no life as it is seen through the eyes. However, you are still there. So the central character, the one who is without any other, is you. So without you, this entire thing, there is no place to stage this drama. To give another analogy, again from an Advaita standpoint, to give another analogy, when you see a spider's web, you can ask the question, where was the spider web? How did the spider web come? It came from within the spider. So where was it? In the spider. Similarly now, taking one more peek into your own dream state, in the dream, so many places you go, so many situations you see, so many things, people, things you interact with. From where all of them came in your dream? Who is there in your dream? Only you. So the only logical conclusion you can make is, it must have come only from me. So you, in your dream, can easily accept that you are the one who is the source of all that creation that happened in your dream, isn't it? And that whole thing appeared very real, didn't it? All those characters were taking birth and playing various roles and dying down where? In you. So your dream state is analogous to your waking state. Your dream state is giving glimpse of your true nature. That is, all this creation is from you. Now that you or I has to be understood very clearly. You or I, when I see in the standpoint of the body and the mind, is where the confusion can begin. That you or I is not a thing, not a material thing. You or I is that pure awareness. The one which is aware of this entire 0 to infinity. Who was there even during the dream? You. Who is there during the deep sleep? You. In the deep sleep, am I experiencing body or the world? No. So you are something other than that. In you, everything is appearing and disappearing. So the smallest of the small that you think you have seen, you've always seen only within you. You've never seen anything outside of you. The largest of the large, where have you seen? Within you. You've never seen anything outside of you. There is no way ever for you to know that there is something outside, because there cannot be. Whatever you have experienced in your life, you've always experienced within you. The people and the situations have come into your awareness, and it is your interpretation that made that drama whatever it is, or whatever it was, or whatever it will be. Sri Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshana. Duryodhana said it is a magic. Sri Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshana. Arjuna said, oh, it's a divine vision. Same drama. Two interpretations. Who made the interpretation? You did. Not Duryodhana or not Arjuna. You are the one who's constantly interpreting the drama that is happening on the stage called your mind. Depending upon the interpretation you're giving, you're sowing the seeds for the next drama that is going to come. The drama in your mind, I got insulted, now I have to take a revenge, is what propelled the whole Mahabharata war. And that seed came in the mind of Draupadi. I am now dishonored. Now I am totally somebody who got injustice. I have to take revenge. That seed propelled the whole next quite a few scenes in Mahabharata. So the seed of injustice in the mind of Dhritarashtra, in one sense, was the source of all other subsequent scenes. So like that, when you start seeing this, the drama of your life is all because of the seeds you are constantly sowing in your mind. Your today is because of the seed you sowed yesterday. Your wife, your husband, your children, your home, everything is your own creation. First, they got created in the subtle realm called mind. You first had a desire called, I want to get married. And that led to whatever it is today. I should have a house, and that made this current house possible. So when you look at whatever that is manifested in your life, that manifested reality has always first taken shape in the subtler realm called your mind. Before it became a so-called manifest reality, whatever is manifest is actually not a reality in the true sense of the word. What is reality? That which does not change. That which is real is reality. Is anything in life real in the sense of that which doesn't change? No, everything is constantly changing. Everything is constantly a flow. And where is it flowing? From where is it flowing? And to where is it flowing? It is all flowing from within you, awareness. In your awareness, everything is staged. You wake up in the morning. As soon as you wake up, what kind of characters come into your mind? What kind of impressions come into your mind? They all depend upon whatever you've gathered in your mind till then. The way the story is played out in your life depends upon what you have gathered. So all the seeds are in your mind. So purely from the Advaita standpoint, when Sri Krishna says, I am, he is referring to the pure awareness. You that awareness, you are seeing this drama called life. And life is the material nature. That which is constantly changing. Prakriti. And it is changing by the combination of the three gunas. The sattva guna, the tamo guna, and the rajo guna. The tamo guna makes the characters dull, lazy. The rajoguna brings activity. Sattva guna points to reality. But all the creation is because of combination of these three gunas. So at a subtler level, the thing that you see is essentially nothing but energy. And how does that energy manifest? Depending upon these three subtler qualities. Tamo, Rajo and Sattva Guna. Based on that combination, same energy manifests as different apparent reality. So it is incorrect now that we are analyzing this, it is incorrect to say it is reality. This is not real. What I see is not real. Because it is constantly changing. It is not real, not in the sense that it is not there. When somebody hits, the experience is real. But it is real only during that time, only for that duration. It is something that is coming and going. So whatever is coming and going is unreal, is mithya. So what is Satya? You, the awareness. So all species of life, every magnificent creation that you see, how did so many magnificent creatures come in your dream? Where was the blueprint for all of it? In you. This, therefore, the great masters say, is a living and a waking dream. Is a waking dream. That is a sleeping dream. When you say, I dreamt in the last night's dream, this is a waking dream. And how do you snap out of this waking dream? By realizing that it is I who is seeing this whole drama. I am the seed-giving father. So all these seeds are in the field called mind. And those seeds first sprout and give rise to various fruits. And those fruits first happen in the subtler realm, in the mind level. And then they appear in the gross level. So therefore, what is mind? Mind is nothing but this entire material nature itself is mind. So whatever is appearing and disappearing, both from the subtlest level, which is unseeable, to the what is seeable to the naked eye, this entire thing is mind only. Prakriti, Shakti, what is changing? And where is it changing? In you. Without you, change cannot be experienced. Who is there to experience? In who the change is happening? The question is, in who the change is happening? In you. And you as that unchanging. In that, depending upon where you pay attention to, those seeds start sprouting. When you pay attention to a seed called revenge, Kurukshetra war happens. When you pay attention to a seed called self-realization, liberation happens. Which seed you give attention to is entirely up to you. So therefore, your life is your own creation, is your own making. And Sri Krishna is pointing to that fundamental reality.
So can we say that the zero is the changing and the infinity is the unchanging, right?
Well, what is zero, Shubhaji? Is zero a number? See, for example, this is one pen. This is 2 books. So, whereas 0 point like this, what is 0? You cannot point. There is no number actually called 0 number. 0 is a pointer to something that cannot be seen. 1, when you connect it with 1 book, 2 objects, it can be seen. 1 and 2 can be seen. Whereas 0, you cannot connect it to any particular thing. It's a pointer. Similarly, infinite. Is infinite a number? No. Any number, you can add 1 more to that and it becomes the next number. Infinite is a pointer saying that it's a number beyond numbers. So there is no infinite number. There is no 0 number. 0 and infinite, therefore, are pointers.
I think it also refers to like zero and infinity are 2 things which the mind cannot comprehend easily.
Correct.
Anything that the mind can comprehend, it gives it a form, a name, a picture. So these are 2 things which if you say this word in your mind, if you say cat, you will have a picture. But if you say 0 or infinity, there is nothing in the mind. So.
And that is why they are indicators, they are pointers to you, the pure awareness. Pure awareness is not any particular thing. So therefore, pure awareness can be seen as no thing, nothing, or everything. So therefore, Brahman is both smallest of the smallest, largest of the largest. Anor aniyan mahato mahiyan atmasya. From there comes this statement. Smaller than the smallest, larger than the largest is pure awareness. Because you will never be able to see you, because you are that. And in you only you're seeing the smallest of the small object. In you only you're seeing the largest of the large object. So you must be smaller than the smallest to be able to see the small. You must be larger than the largest to be able to see the large. And that you is not a thing. So therefore, 0 and infinity are pointers to your true nature. Does that bring clarity, Shubhaji?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Would you please say your Mahavakya about this shloka?
I don't know how to put it, sir.
I am the creator.
Who's saying I don't know?
Okay.
So Bhagavad Gita is all about you, Shubhaji. You and you and you only. Are I and I and I only. Yes, Rupaji.
I had a doubt, Vijayji.
Yeah, please.
It is given that I am the seed giving father. So what actually is the seed? Is it the mind or the thoughts in the mind? What is it?
What made you wear the dress you're wearing today? Right now, what you are wearing? You have a conscious choice about, okay, you looked into your wardrobe, you saw 100 things. This is where today I will look nice. So let me wear this. You did that. So just the simplest thing of whatever you're wearing, there is a thought behind that action, isn't it? Everything. So now you asked a question. There's a thought behind that action of speaking. What's the thought? The thought is, I want to understand. So what is the action? A particular question. So behind every manifestation, behind every creation, so there must be a thought. So in your life, everything that is happening, consciously or unconsciously, are your thoughts. Some you're very conscious. Okay, why am I wearing this dress? Oh, I'm very conscious. Oh, but why this husband and child? I don't know. It seems to be destiny. So some are unconscious. The choices are unconscious. Some are very conscious choice. So how it comes together depends upon various impressions in the mind. So therefore, life is a constant. When you talk about Prakriti, Prakriti is in the guidance of Purusha, meaning Prakriti by herself has no known direction, no known characters to create. It's the thoughts that are coming in your mind that are creating your life. Your life by itself, you are the one who's guiding it.
Na konaka sona kuddak. Na re deva. Anamasudi. Oh, sorry.
No problem, Rupaji. When you're done with that, we can continue. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No need. See, now just look at this very situation itself. This very situation itself, where did it occur? Now somebody called you, and in that time, you took the shape of, I'm assuming it is your child who called. You took the shape of a mother and you gave some instructions. And soon after that, you said sorry. Why? You took the shape of a gentle being who is participating in some discussion. So you are sorry because you think you took away time of others. In the same stage, you became a mother, you became a satsangi, you became a student. All of this, tuck, 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 see, it all switched. And behind all this switching, there were thoughts. Oh, now I'm a mother, so I will. Oh, now I'm a student, no, I will. Oh, now I'm a satsangi, so I will. So you see, just in this very brief instant, the life's drama happened. But where it happened? In you. And you, without you, this whole thing wouldn't have happened. Such a nice little drama, such a nice little sequence.
Still, Vijayji, if the seed or the mind or the thoughts in it, here Krishna is saying that I am the seed giving father. We also get good or bad or evil thoughts in our mind, isn't it? So is Krishna the cause of all this? Isn't it the body, mind and intellect that we have that causes all these thoughts? So how can Krishna be the person who is giving all these kinds of thoughts to us?
So this question is coming from the standpoint that there's a belief that Krishna is supposed to be these things only. Krishna is not supposed to be these other things. So for example, in life, everything has to be white. There should not be no black. In life, everything has to be sweet. There should be no bitter. So this is coming from that deep-rooted orientation to one aspect of life. Do you agree?
Yes, but all these days I was thinking that the kind of thoughts we get, the actions we do and all, these are all because of
True, because of the impressions. But so let's understand this very clearly. So Krishna, who is Krishna? The divine consciousness. So electricity by itself has no orientation to, I want to only be used for cooling. I want to be only used for blowing air. I want to be only used for showing movie on television. Electricity has no orientation. The instrument through which the electricity flows, depending upon the nature of the instrument, electricity enables the manifestation to happen the way it is. So, in your mind, so the simplest story, therefore, is always, in your mind, there are two kinds of wolves. The so-called anger, irritation, worry, tension, wolf. So-called kindness, love, compassion, niceness, wolf. Please understand the usage of the word wolf. Both are wolf. So which wolf wins? Because these two seem to be at loggerheads, no? They're constantly fighting. So which wolf wins? That wolf which you feed the most. So your manifest reality is completely based on the wolf you feed. I am wearing yellow glass and I see the world as yellow. Who has to remove the yellow glass and see the world to see the colors? I have to remove. It is my judgment that makes me feel something is good, something is bad. Soldier standing on this side is allowed to kill the soldier on the other side. So for this soldier, he is a patriot. That other soldier is also a patriot from his own viewpoint. So We judge our life stories based on the glasses we wear, called conditioning. So therefore, this question has to be seen from the standpoint of, in order to realize the truth, what is that I need to do? I need to only remove my glasses. When I remove my glasses, who am I? I am that pure self, that pure awareness. In the pure awareness, various stories of life are happening. In the stage called my mind, various characters are coming. Now, which character will grow more depends upon which character I give strength to. I have the power to give strength to any of the characters that come in my mind, any of the qualities that come in my mind. The quality called anger can also be given more and more power. Then that only will grow in my life. And that is that something that you naturally want, then that is what you will grow. So therefore, you have a very natural inclination towards happiness. So therefore, look at your life in terms of, among the different characters, different seeds that come in my mind, which seed, which character I should be focused more on. That does not mean that the other seed is not given by Krishna. But Krishna has no affiliation to good or bad, to right or wrong. Electricity has no affiliation to, oh, now I'm flowing through a television, I'm great. Oh, now I'm flowing through a razor blade, which I'm using for shaving, cutting hair, such a lousy thing. No, I'm bad. Electricity has no affiliation. It flows, depending upon the instrument, actions happen. So is the case with you. You have the conscious power to choose which character you want to grow into. So therefore, in a way, what you said earlier is right. When you said initially, I am the seed. So you are seeing yourself as this manifest reality. In that sense, yes, but who is the one who is allowing this manifestation to continue? What kind of a seed you want to be? What kind of a fruit you want to see look like? What kind of a flower you want to look like is definitely up to you. So you are the seed, and you will be the flower, and you are the field in which this seed is taking shape, and you are that unseeable flow which is enabling this growth.
I am sowing the seed as well, right?
Yeah. Through my conscious thinking, I'm sowing the seeds. So previously, I put seeds unconsciously because of the ignorance.
Yes, yes.
And that is what causes me to look at the world in duality, right and wrong, good and bad, up and down. All that is because of the seeds that I have sown, the impressions that I have. Is the world by itself good or bad? No, never. It's a situation in life. So I always tell this story. I don't know whether it's been said here. A child comes running to home, and the child is very happy, jumping. Amma, I got a math. The teacher has given me a math challenge today. Please help me, Amma. Teacher said to take the help of our parents. Please help me. Amma looks at the problem and says, "Yo, this is such a complex problem. We used to get such problems when we were in high school and college level. Nowadays, what are they doing to you children? Why are they putting so much of pressure? My God, I don't know how to solve this. It's a very tough problem, very difficult problem. Go, talk to your father there. He may know." The child runs to the father. Father looks at it. And he says, "Oh, this is a very simple problem. Come, I'll help you. See, do this. This is the first step. Okay, done? Okay, now see, now take the next step. This is the next step, second step. Okay, now see what you come? Answer. Easy, no? Yes, yes. Now question to you, Rupaji. When the child initially came running from the school, what was written in the book?
There was a math problem which he had to solve.
There was a math challenge that, the child had to figure out how to solve, correct? At that time, when the child came running from the school, whatever the math challenge that was written, was it easy or difficult?
It was both easy and difficult for different people.
No, I'm just asking you to focus on the child. The child who came running, for the child, in the child's mind, was that whatever the math challenge, was it easy or difficult?
It was neither easy nor difficult for him. He did
Exactly.
not know.
The child did not know, correct?
Yeah.
Now what happened when the child went to the mother?
For her, it was difficult. So
For
she
who was it
interpreted
difficult?
as
For who
difficult.
was it difficult?
For the mother.
So did anything written on the book change? Are you there, Rupaji?
We lost.
Yeah. Actually, I got connected now.
Okay. So my question to you, Rupaji, is when the child went to the mother, was anything written on the book? Did anything change?
No, nothing changed.
But it suddenly started appearing difficult. For who? The mother. And now the child can take the position of the mother and feel, oh my God, my teacher has started giving me such difficult problems. Math is very difficult. If that seed goes into the mind of the child now, math will become like a kabbinada kadalekai from now onwards for the child. The moment any problem is written on the board, the child will continuously go back to the feeling of how her mother acted. Difficult, oyappa, all of that. So why? Because the seed called difficulty was put into the mind of the child. And the child chose to accept it. Oh, math is very difficult. Now the same situation, nothing written on the book has changed. Went to the father. It was easy. Why was it easy for the father, Rupaji?
He knew it.
He knew it. Same is with life. When you know life, life is a song, a singing. When you don't, it becomes difficult, terrible, depressing, shocking. So what is that you need to know, therefore, as far as now taking a shift from the math situation on the book to us, the truth about who you are. Because only that truth can help you realize all this drama is a false drama in your mind. And it is you who is giving the meaning to all these dramas and continuing with the drama. In life situation, there is nothing good or bad. It is just a impression, it's just a sensation that comes. Somebody wearing a black dress coming in front of you. It is just an image. It's purely an image. For a little child, when there is no meaning to that image, it simply walks, has nothing, no reaction to that black dress wearing person coming in front. But for another mind, which may have a meaning that people wearing black dress are bad, will suddenly have all kinds of reactions. Or another mind which has different story, that black is a very auspicious, will feel to like bowing down. So there's a position of the child, there's a position of worrying mind, there's a position of oh, it's a very divine thinking mind. Which of these three positions is truth? The child's position, because a child has no like or dislike to that, whereas the other two have a like or dislike. Like or dislike binds you in life. The child's nature liberates you in life. So at any point of time, you have the freedom to choose the path of the freedom or the path of the like and the dislike. The path of the like and the dislike is what is called as the karma bandhana. Moha, lobha. They lead to naturally kama, krodha. Where the path of the freedom is realizing how life is. The mechanism of life is like this. It gives me both the choices. At any given point of time, it is I who makes a choice, but I'm not bound by the choice. I don't have to be limited by the story with which I make the choice. I can completely reinvent the story. Does this make sense, Rupaji?
Yeah, Vijay.
All right. Are there any other questions or statements by anybody else? Wonderful. Then let us end our contemplation for today.